G'day, this is Simon and James at the very last South OC Cars and Coffee for 2021. What a great year it's been. We are not open on Christmas Day. The outlets are actually closed. Starbucks, Ruby's, Rockwell's, they'll all be closed. So we won't be here either. So don't you be here as well. Great morning this morning, perfect weather. What have you seen, James?
The Cosworth RS, the Ford Cosworth RS in the front row is absolutely insane. You don't see too many of those. It was brought in by a guy named Joseph Gatt, who has an eclectic collection of cars. What about you?
Oh, there's a couple of cool things. We put Brandon's dad's beautiful 1969 Camaro and Hugger Orange next to my car in the front row just to show a bit of new and old next to each other, which is cool. And we've got this amazing C10 that's pulled in that's got a Nelson Brothers racing engine. This thing is bagged, it's tough. It is definitely going to be our car of the week. Hey, let's go for a walk and check it all out. So this is what I was mentioning in the beginning. This is Brandon, one of our volunteers, dad's 69 Z28. This thing is beautiful. Hugger Orange, of course, that 302 solid lifter cam in these things. Houndstooth interior, white rally stripes. I love this car, and what a great way to compare how similar they are to next to my Camaro, of course, in Inferno Orange. This was to play homage to the 69, of course. So different and yet so similar in so many of the lines. If I had my time again, I probably wouldn't have bought this. I probably would have gone and bought one of these, but yeah, knowing me, it'd end up with a blower hanging through the hood and a big block and everything, so I'm probably just as safe with what I've got. Great car, thanks for bringing it out, guys.
Walking up to this gorgeous Ford Escort RS Cosworth, the most 90s looking hatch that there ever was. Gorgeous blue metallic paint on it with this really kind of interesting arrow on it. It's almost like a spoiler that comes down, joins in the middle. It's very interesting looking. I like the wheels on it as well, very period correct. This is owned by Joseph Gatt, who's one of the regulars at our show. He normally brings his carbon pack GT500, but he brought this out today. And it is ridiculous. About 2,200 pounds, I believe, and it's powered by a 2-liter inline 4 turbo. So this thing definitely moves.
Amazing looking Chevy truck. This is definitely going to be our car of the week. Nelson Racing Engines motor in there. Check this thing out. I don't want to spend too much time going over it. You can go and check out our car of the week video as well, but just a quick look at the interior. It's just so neat. And then the chassis, the air ride, this thing is absolutely perfect from every angle. So make sure to go check out that video. This will be our car of the week. Very, very, very cool. This beautiful Corvette belongs to one of my best friends, Pete. I showed it a few weeks ago. He's doing one of those really cool things. His car was pretty accurate to the way it would have been delivered, but then he's just gone back and done some niceties like replaced the distributor with the original chrome cover distributor and new stickers and a polished air cleaner cover, and then just replacing some of the things like the cap on the brake booster with nice zinc finish. So getting it back to its former glory, but what a beautiful car, huh? Another great original looking car in the crowd. This one belongs to a friend of John, one of our volunteers. Beautiful 65 Mustang Fastback. The owner has had this car since 1989. It just looks so nice, that 289, really clean. I'm a fan of the 65 Fastbacks. My friend Pete, I spoke about the Corvette before, he's actually got one as well. But I love that sort of bubble look on the window. It's like they're still hanging on to that late 50s look, and yet they've sort of merged it into this tough looking muscle car of the era. This is a really beautiful car, automatic. This is no drag racer, this is a cruiser with a 289 in it, but still so nice and clean and so original. Great to see. know, I've always thought there are a couple of things that South OC Cars and Coffee is missing, and that is a giant inflatable flamingo and a giant rubber ducky. Well, now our world is complete. Well, nearly complete. We also need a giant teddy bear to go with it as well. So, hey, these guys bring them out to give everybody a smile and a bit of a laugh. You know, that is awesome. Decorated their cars. It takes all types of people in the car culture, and I reckon this is awesome. Cool old car from the 1973. This is a Toyota Crown. This is like their highest level car. We actually had Toyota Crowns in Australia, but never to the level of spec that this thing is. I just heard there's a fridge in the trunk apparently, and then there's just look at this interior. It's just absolutely magnificent, absolutely beautiful. You know, back in this day, a lot of people thought that there's that fridge back there. Japanese cars were not held in the same regard as a lot of European cars. And the Crown was their way of trying to dispel that. Now, in Japan, this was their luxury limousine. And in fact, they did versions of this same body, I believe, as a taxi as well. Yeah. And I've actually been in a taxi that looked like this a bit later in Japan. There's actually the driver, from where he sits, pulls a lever and then your door actually opens for you. But, hey, this is your car. Did you bring it over yourself?
No, I didn't bring it over.
But you bought it like it is?
Yes. Yeah.
Right-hand drive as well, sitting in the correct place, which is good.
3 on the tree.
3 on the tree, that's awesome. Very cool car. Yeah, this was a luxurious car for 1973, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Sure.
Hey, well, thanks for bringing it out. It's great to see. This is a very tough sounding car. Very nice sounding car there. Very cool indeed. That's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. What a great way to finish 2021. Huge turnout, huh?
I know, it was massive today. What a good way to end it off. Huge shout out to all the sponsors for making this event possible. We have Maguire's, Polestar, Share Your Car, Next Level Detailing, Pacific Air Cooled, BMW Performance Center West, and then Sweet Orange Adventures as well. And huge shout out to all the volunteers for making this event possible as well. We really couldn't do it without them. Remember, if you do want to become a volunteer come the next year, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. It's the Instagram page that we use to handle all that, and then our merchandise as well. Remember, if you do want to volunteer, you get in early, you get to bring your car in early, and then Ruby's Diner does also provide a free coffee and donut for anyone that's helping you out as well.
Absolutely. Hey, don't forget, if you still are looking for presents for this holiday season, get on to southocccarsandcoffee.com. We've got all of our merch and apparel on there, so jump on board and have a look at that. Hey, big thank you to Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. We couldn't do that without them, so please make sure to support all the restaurants and stores within the outlets, huh? Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, follow and share. Have a great week. Have a great new year. We'll see you back here next year for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you guys.